Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our discovery call. I'm here today to tell you a bit about why I started my business as well as Talia. And we're just going to go into all of the opportunities. So, Talia, if you want to give a little introduction, go for it.
Of course. Hello, everyone. So, thank you so much for being on this call, or if you're watching the recording. I'm so glad to share this with you. So, my name is Talia. I am originally from South Africa, now living in Scotland, and I'm 27 years old. And I found Arbonne. Actually, I was introduced to Arbonne quite a number of years ago through my sister. She started using the products and they completely transformed her skin because she'd been suffering with acne. And so I knew the products, I was familiar with them, I loved the quality of them. And then in June 2024, I came across a podcast by my upline, Amy, and I was like, what is this girl doing? She is pretty much the same age as me. She's built this incredible life for herself. And then I found out that it was through this business opportunity, and I already knew the products, I was already using them. And so it just made sense. It fitted into my schedule. So I work part-time in HR and I'm also a freelance photographer. For anyone who knows the photography industry, we have busy seasons, we have slower seasons, and I just wanted something that I could fit into the pockets where I had more time, but also where I had a purpose to serve more people on a bigger scale. And this opportunity gave me that. And honestly, it has been the most incredible journey since the community and friendships that I have found through this business. I didn't even expect. I started this business to earn an extra income stream, but I've learned so much more. I've connected with most beautiful people. I'm able to help people every single day, and it's given me that extra income stream that it's just got so much value. So I'm so excited to share this with you. And Sam, if you'd like to introduce yourself as well.
Yes, I love hearing your story. I love when I get to hear a different perspective. It's so wild how many different ways we've all found this business and are here today. So thank you for sharing. I love that. And both of my parents were photographers. So I can understand that. We'll chat about it another
I
time.
love that.
Okay, but yes, I'm Sam. I'm 25. I'm currently in New Zealand, but I'm from New York. That's where I live. I'm just coming to the close of a 2.5 month solo trip around Europe, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. So that is, again, something I never thought was even possible. But let's take you back. So 2 years ago, I was in physical therapy school. I was right in the middle of my second year. And I was doing a clinical that had me working the hours of a physical therapist schedule, except no pay. So I was literally working full time, but not getting compensated for it, which is a part of the student life. And just getting to a point of I needed to maintain my rent. I obviously wanted to do things on the weekends that filled my cup but cost money. I love food shopping and cooking, so there were bills that needed to be paid. But in school, they had told us because this is a doctorate program, you are not able to work a full schedule because of the way our semester schedules change, the tests, the requirements for you to be successful here. So I was a dance choreographer when I first started PT school. I quit that because of what they told me. Now, a year and a half in, I was just craving something that I can pour my passion into. So I'm sitting on one of my breaks at clinical for lunch, and my friend had sent me a TikTok of my mentor, Amy, saying she was looking for girls in the wellness-oriented space who wanted to earn an income from their phone on their own time. Those were the music to my ears words. I immediately reached out to Amy and said, I found you this opportunity. I'd love to hear more about it. Please tell me how you're doing this. I gave her a bit about me. She got back to me, and I'm someone who didn't know about the products, didn't know about the brand before, but hearing about it, which we'll get into with you guys, it was so aligned with my values, especially being in a health and wellness profession. I knew that I needed something that could stand alongside my professional career. So it was just love at first sight, if you will. I got off the call with her, signed up the next day and have been here ever since. And I'm on this solo trip because I've been able to work my business from my phone over these last 2 years alongside school while I've been finishing up graduating boards, clinicals. But I didn't want to rush into our typical 9 to 5 because I knew that there was so much for me to see, and I knew that I'd be able to take this business with me for as long as I wanted to until something fell into my lap. So let's get into it.
I love that. I think that's amazing. And yeah, I was the same. It was also, not just having that extra income stream, but having that availability to have that income, that uncapped income and
Yes.
have that freedom. Like I want to be able to also fly back to South Africa and see
Yeah.
my family for longer than 2 weeks at a
Yeah.
time, in a
It's
normal
the
job.
simple things. It really is the simple things that you don't realize how valuable they are until the, societal factors kind of take it away from you. And then you're wondering how you can get those pieces of joy and value back. And this has been it for me and for you as well.
100%. Amazing. So, if you haven't heard of Arbonne before, essentially Arbonne is a 45-year-old online holistic health and wellness company, and it's focused all on non-toxic and vegan products, which again was a huge value for me because I had been looking for specifically a vegan protein powder that tasted nice, and I could not find one on the market. And then Arbonne came along, and I was like, I'm in love. So it started in 1980 as a botanically based skincare brand, but now it covers everything from nutrition, skincare, makeup, hair care, bath and body, women's health. I see it like a healthy high-end Amazon essentially.
Yeah.
And something I love is that we exceed the European standards in terms of the toxins and chemicals banned. So Arbonne bans over 2,000 ingredients. And I think that just shows how clean and how much awareness they have around what is in the products because what we put on our body and what we put in our body every single day really does matter. And I think that was, a huge value for me when I got introduced. And so, yeah, in terms of the products, those are the different details that they cover. And yeah, Sam, if you want to dive into the business
Yeah,
side.
yeah. I also want to add that as someone who didn't know about the products before, I just started with something for my gut. I was going through a couple of health issues with 100% had something to do with stress. Yeah, I was seeing a GE doctor, and the way that our greens had transformed the state of my stomach and digestion was something that within 2 weeks had proved my decision to start to be like the right one. So it happened very quickly for me, which I'm super grateful for. And it's just been quite a discovery along the way with skincare, hair care, body care. It's just I've never been disappointed. So that's really a positive
Yeah,
thing.
that's actually so true. And also, I love the fact that they're a certified B Corporation,
Oh yeah.
which I think it's just under 10,000 companies worldwide have that certification.
Yeah,
So
it's
for
super
anyone who's
exclusive.
like, yeah, for anyone who's not familiar with what that is, essentially it's the third parties that verify the company to the highest standards, and it's a very rigorous process. You have to go through it every 3 years. And I think that's just shows how aware Arbonne are and how conscious they are to make sure that it's not just about profit, it's about the people, it's about the planet. It just audits everything.
Right.
And to be able to be aligned with a company that cares about it that much, I'm like, yes, this makes sense. It
Yeah.
just makes
It really does. It's holistic wonderland, like you said about the
yeah.
Amazon. Like there really is something for everybody. And honestly, with the way that how fast shipping usually is, it is on Amazon's level for sure.
100%.
Okay,
100%.
so getting into the business. So it's basically an affiliate program, but better because you can earn more than just personal sales. So you get the perks of having your own business without the headache of things like holding an inventory and dealing with customer service. Like this is fully stepping into entrepreneurship, but without the extra headaches. So you choose when you work, as I've said, it's flexible around an already existing schedule. So me thinking about my schedule as a full-time grad student, I worked my business in my lunch breaks or in the early mornings. It differs. And now post-grad, my business schedule looks completely different. And that's the beauty of it. It's going to change throughout the phases of life. I know that some of our sidelines here are moms. Imagine how different your schedules are for that as well. Like, it's just the beauty of you being able to work when you want and how you want it as well. So, you don't have a boss, you can work anywhere with Wi-Fi, and you're also never capped on how much you earn because it is effort based. That's why it's an entrepreneurial role.
That's
So, it
huge. I
is,
love that.
yeah, it's really big. The uncapped income is just like is as someone who the both of us are super self-motivated and driven, I love the fact that no one else can dictate how much and how much I'm earning and how successful I am.
Exactly.
It's
And it's
empowering.
true because I know like I'm a very hard worker, but at my 9 to 5, that's not going to change anything to my pay. Whereas this, I know that all of my efforts result in how much I can earn, which is
Right.
just such a win-win.
It is. So Arbonne is classified as a network marketing business model, which means it's only based online. People cannot get these products in store anywhere, and it's never advertised. So the only way the products sell is through us as consultants, aka ambassadors. That's like a pretty broad term that's been used pretty frequently. So we're ambassadors that are partnered with the brand. So when you become an ambassador or a consultant, you get your own specific website URL, and that is the URL that people are able to shop through, and then you're paid weekly from 15 to 35% commissions based on those sales. So regular affiliate marketing stops there. So you only get paid off of your sales. But with Arbonne, you can earn through team override sales. So that's cash bonuses every month, the work that your team is doing as well, and the VP Success Program for a white Mercedes-Benz. So our company is partnered with Mercedes that when you reach the VP level, you get a payment for your car.
Such a win.
Unreal. It's
Such a win.
unreal.
It really is. And something to just add as well in terms of your personal sales and your personal commissions, something even more special with Arbonne is that you will continue to get commissions for every single order that your client places. So it's not just one purchase and that's it. Like they will, every time that they reorder, which is why it's such a beautiful opportunity because all of the products are consumable. Trust me, most people, when they try the products, they fall in love with them just because of the quality of them. They're going to say, yeah, I want to reorder this. And then guess what? You keep getting those commissions every single order that they place.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
So
good.
now going into the other aspect of besides your personal sales, the team override. So how that works is if someone wants to do what you do as a consultant or an ambassador, they can sign up with you and be on your team. So we don't get paid to recruit, which can be a common misconception, but we do get paid when products are sold. So when your team is succeeding, they are earning their full commissions paychecks, and then to thank you, Arbonne will pay you a percentage of your team's sales volume each month to basically say thank you for showing them the way and spreading awareness about these products. So it's just the thanking for expanding the brand. And I think that that's also underrated. Like, we get to grow a team. And in my opinion, that's one of my favorite parts because I've met some of my closest friends by networking and expanding my team. So, and
Yeah,
you could do it in any of our global markets. So the US, the UK, Poland, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. And hence me being in Australia, New Zealand, and Canada these last couple months, I've just met so many people that I've been able to expand my business with. It's so simple.
exactly. And I think the big thing about this business model, which I love when I first found out about it, is it literally it takes out all these extra steps. Like most of the time, if you go to a normal high street store, the price that you're paying isn't really for the product, it's for all the steps it's had to go through to get there, to get onto the shelf. You know, everything from the advertising is a huge expense to pay celebrities to advertise a product, and you don't even know if they actually use that product.
Right.
Whereas with this, it takes out everything. The products get manufactured, they're in the warehouse. We, as the consultants, we recommend them, which again means that if we're recommending products that we know work because we use them and we love them. So you're getting a genuine testimonial. You're not getting an influencer who's just getting paid for it. We actually have tried the products ourselves. We know that they're going to work. We're here to help you find that perfect product for you. And then anything from the profit, so of course, a portion of the profit you get paid in your commission. Any other profit goes straight back into product research and product innovation. So it really is actually such a quality product that you end up purchasing with Arbonne, which was huge for me.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely stands on like the ethical side of things, 100%. Um, so yeah, thinking about when you start your business, there's so many training tools that you do get besides that website URL. You get access to our live Zoom calls, which are trainings. You also get the library of Zoom calls that have been recorded in the past. You get script templates, apps with tools, and a whole online back office for you to track your growth. Now let's talk a little bit about the earnings. So they vary for everyone based on their personal goals and effort, which we emphasized here. But there are four promotion titles that you can hit. With each one, you unlock new perks and larger commissions. So the first title is District Manager, where you can earn up to $1,000 USD per month, which we usually focus on helping everyone achieve this in their first 1 to 3 months from starting their business. Then the next title you can access is Area Manager, where this is you're earning up to 4,000 USD monthly. Your business becomes willable at this stage, meaning if something were to happen to you, your business, all the commissions that come through it, your success line, that continues to be paid back to your family, which is just it's an
I love
incredible
that
thing.
so
I
much.
genuinely love that about that title.
It is
Um,
huge.
it's
Like
huge.
what other company, like what normal job would you get that,
Yeah,
you
like
know?
your future family is taken care of. That's so important. Um, Now your third title that we have access to is the regional vice president level. This is where your average earnings are around $10,000 USD per month, and it's the title where you can get your bonus for that white Mercedes-Benz if you choose to, or it can be put to another vehicle as well, but that's where that access is. It's just unreal. And then the fourth and final title is national vice president, where you get a larger car bonus, a larger Benz bonus. You get a trip to Maui, which the girls are just coming home for. Every single January, you get a trip to Maui paid for with you and a plus one. And your minimum earnings are $22,000 USD per month. That's your minimum earnings every single month. And it can continue to go up, and you're never capped on your growth, which is again the best part.
It's stunning. Yeah.
So there's a lot of room for growth in this company, which I think was super important for me as someone who doesn't like to be capped and put in a particular place. You can also just really enjoy what you're doing and create such a flexible schedule and generous income. It's it's the best of all worlds. And as
100%.
consultants, like I said, we don't have a boss. We just have mentors to help us, and everyone wants to see each other succeed and wants to see each other win because when you win as teams, you get to do more things together and there's more reasons for you to connect even if you live on the other sides of the world. So we all
Exactly.
build this differently alongside busy schedules, whether it's school, work, family life, or other businesses. Like I am a physical therapist, I do Reiki energy healing, I teach Pilates and dance, and this is something that's been so easily integrated into my lifestyle.
Yeah, 100%. And I think just something else to add as well is in addition to kind of the earning potential, the cash bonus that you can achieve at every level, you can also earn an incentive trip. So every single year, Arbonne hosts an incentive trip to a different location. And anyone at any level of the business can earn it. Meaning if you were to start today, provided you get a 6 month qualifying period. If you're watching it now, we're currently in January. So
Yeah,
we have from December to the end of May to earn this trip. And so if you were to start your business, you could earn that trip within this time period, which I think is another just beautiful opportunity. Who doesn't want a free trip? Let's be
right.
honest. And you
We
get to
all
take a
love to
plus one with
travel.
you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Um,
Amazing.
that's really it for the overview, but we're going to wrap it up within the next 5 minutes. So, to just give you a bit of an explanation of how to move forward now that you've gotten this information, and either you're on here live with us and we're going to chat about it after, or if someone's sending this to you, you'll be able to reply to them with the best option that fits you. So, you can be a one, two, or three. So, one is maybe you're not super ready to jump right into the business side yet. You're really intrigued by the products and maybe you want to try them first because, like, so many of us, not me, but a lot of us love to just get our hands on the products first, see if it's something you can really enjoy because it's something you're going to be sharing all the time with people that you know and that you meet. So maybe that's where you're at right now. That would be an option number one. We can go into a preferred client registration, which is getting you so many discounts for the entire year, free shipping, free gifts with your orders. You're getting a bunch of perks for a little amount. It would be 29 US dollars for the entire year, and you get
Yeah.
20 to 40% off your products, as well as, like I said, the free shipping and the free gifts. And
Yeah.
I like to do this, but you get perks with like knowing about product drops first. I like to extend a lot of exclusive sales to my preferred clients. Like it's a great option. So
It
that's
is a great
number one.
option. And it's
Um,
£10 for anyone who's in the UK, £10 for the year, and you get all of that. And I started as a customer, and
wow.
honestly, I just fell in love with them. I was like using all the product. I was recommending before I
Right,
even upgraded to consultant. I was like,
right.
wait.
Right, you could
Um,
build a business off of this. We do it every day. We literally
exactly.
recommend things every single day. And do we get paid
Exactly.
for it if it's a restaurant you tell someone to go to? No,
Nope.
no.
Nope. But with this, you do as a
Right,
thank you, which I absolutely love.
right. Okay, now
So option number two
exactly.
is you have listened to this and everything aligns. You're just like, how can I get started? I need this in my life. I want an extra income stream. I want that flexibility. Then you can get started as an independent consultant and we can walk you through the registration steps. So, either if you've been chatting to us or whoever sent you this opportunity call, if you're watching the recording, go back to them, let them know which number you are, what choice you want to make, and they can walk you through the registration. And with this, so here in the UK, it is £50 currently for the entire year, which is incredible. And I believe for the USA, it's $65.
Yes.
You get a minimum of 35% off the entire website, which is crazy. It's such a beautiful discount to be able to get these products. You also get a free full-size product when you register, which is amazing. You get your own personalized website URL, so when people shop through your website, you get paid those commissions. And you get an entire back office where you can track your sales, you can track your statistics, everything like that. And then, of course, you'll be added into our community chat. You will get access to weekly training calls. There are so many resources. Honestly, it will be absolutely incredible. And if this is your decision, I can't wait to welcome you there.
Yeah, that's a great one. And then last but not least, we have option three, which is one that I hold close to my heart because it wouldn't, if I didn't have this option, it wouldn't have led me here. But if you watch this, maybe it's not something you align with, which is so fine, but you thought of someone the whole time you've been watching this and said they'd be so good at this, or they are so into holistic wellness, they love these products, business or products. That is a number three. Refer them to one of us. We would love to share this with them personally and see how it could fit into their life. Like I said, I wouldn't be here if this wasn't sent to me. So, yeah, I think that all of those are great options. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I'm so happy to have chatted with you all today. Um, and I'm so excited to see where we are in just a little bit.
Exactly. It's so lovely. Thank you for taking the time to learn a bit more. And yeah, I can't wait to either see you as a consultant, a client, or maybe meet someone who you thought of and help them start their Arbonne journey. So thank you so much for taking the time. It
Thank
was so
you.
nice to chat.
Yes. Bye bye.
Speak to you soon. Bye.